I'm noticing kind of a fun theme here this evening, actually. I thought I'd continue that with talking about the ultimate productivity hack. I don't know how many of you have tried this. It doesn't really take a lot of effort. You can do it pretty much by accident, actually. And I did it twice. So, my name is Brian Dole, and I'm a Rails hacker, and I have 2 kids. This is Ben and Blake. And it's kind of hard to balance that life of sort of being a parent and sort of working on all the projects you want to work on. And the one thing I've noticed is that being a nerd, nerds love productivity. This is like our one universal fetish. We read about productivity for half our life just to be more productive during the other half. And I've certainly done this myself. You know, as a parent, we need mad productivity skills just to survive the week. I started joining all sorts of these productivity cults. Really kind of pulled me in. The first cult that I joined is the Getting Things Done cult. Anybody? Rule number 1 of getting things done: everything you do has to be written down in the moleskin notebook. Number 2, everything you do, if it takes under 2 minutes, you should just do it right now, which is a terrible thing to tell a parent because it's completely impossible to keep up with. Kanban. Kanban is awesome. With Kanban, everything you do, you have to write down on the Post-it note. And things flow really nicely in this nice, repeatable little process left to right. Total bullshit. Never works in real life for a parent. That doesn't work. The pomodoro technique is interesting. Obviously, everything you do, you write down on a tomato. And then you time box your work, and then you time box your breaks, and all of a sudden you're like, well, shit, that kind of sounds like that might work. That sounds interesting, but I have the same excuses that anybody else has. I have no time. I need way more hands. 2 kids takes like 10 hands, and I don't have that. So I'm trying to think like how can I do all this stuff that I want to do and be a dad? It's really complicated. And I gotta figure out how to do this right. I need to figure out, what does winning mean to me? I'll tell you right now, nobody with tiger blood shaves a yak. Right? So you got to work on important shit. This is real stuff. So you got to give a lot of time in your day to think about what you should do next. This is a getting things done thing. What's the next action for all the projects I have, right? Because having all these projects, we've got a lot to think about, and we got to organize our thoughts. There can be only one next action. This is really important. Ship 1 feature, not 10% of 10 features. So just do one thing at a time, and we're going to be okay. We're going to get there together. Once you have these tiny scraps of time, the kid's napping, you hurry up, you go grab the laptop, and you start writing. When you have no time, every minute is a gift. And it's amazing how much you can get done when you have that one thing to do. And this will be the time that I'll get an email from my sister, and at the bottom of the email it says this: kids don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, which she says to make me feel like a dick, because I'm working on a side project, not taking care of the kids who are now thankfully napping. So I'm kind of feeling this pressure between sort of being a dad, and I'm sort of sucked into their world where my kid asks these crazy questions. Kids are like the best drugs where they expand your mind. And you're sucked into their world, and you realize that their world is awesome. And they don't do anything but play all day. And you realize, like, maybe this is the secret. Like, maybe this is the thing that I should be doing more of. Like, maybe this is the secret to life. I should be playing more, because now I understand the noob perspective. Every system, the most important part of the systems we're building are the users that use them. And it's that perspective of new users and the baby and the kids, and you start thinking about sort of this dichotomy again of being a hacker and a dad. And Merlin Mann wrote this recently, and if you read it, you cried through it just like I did. To be someone special's dad, even when it gets really hard. He really focuses on this tough balance that we have between the work that we want to do and the parent we want to be. And it forces us to ask the question, are you doing the best work of your life right now? And if not, why? What's preventing you from doing the best work of your life right now? Because this is all the time we have. And we know that what we should be doing is putting the productivity crack pipe down and focus on the quality of what we could be doing. Because we could do amazing things, but probably a few less of them. And when we focus on the quality of this work, it doesn't have to be alone. Like Jeff just said, it's the community. Help a brother or a sister out. People are doing amazing things in this room, and you don't have to devote a ton of time to them to help that project forward. And you get the feeling of winning for everybody. So please, just remember the only thing that's really important is to do what matters and do it well. And when you're done, play like hell.